Night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's interleague baseball on the show. Walker Buehler will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
For Toronto.
Now in the box, Jonathan Davis, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the guy that's hitting second. Wonder if he can turn it around a bit. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
In now, Devin Travis. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ball game back on Sunday. First offering on its way. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. And he takes strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Seager will put this one away, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Thomas Pannone gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
At the plate, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself. Get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Next up for Los Angeles, David Freese. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
And he missed with that one. It's ball four. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the right fielder, Cody.
So digging in now, Cody Bellinger. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Freese leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he begins the game just a single dinger shy of 30 for the year so far. Comes set and the 0-1. And he takes this one high. 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Pollock. First offering on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Here's Corey Seager, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
He's set. The 0-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here now the 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Second and third, 2 away. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
From the stretch, the 1-2, and it's fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2 pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Fouled off. Here's the 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The payoff pitch. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Batting 7.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 is low and outside for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
3 runs already home here. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Into the box, number 16.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 10 home runs, 39 driven in. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Davis ranging back, and this will bang up against the wall.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first. They've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Justin Schaefer comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. So here now is the pitcher, Walker Buehler, and the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Schaefer stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Here comes the 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Justin Turner would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch, fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Full count still. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 5, the Jays nothing. Striding forward, number 13, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
So many things run through a pitcher's mind in this situation when your offense gives you a big lead. You know you got to pot commit and get aggressive with that fastball. You got a smile on your face because you have the lead, but you want to continue to attack and try and stay in this game as long as possible.
And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop. Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Swing and a miss. 3-1. Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Uriel on at first, nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pollock. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. From the stretch. This is foul right side. Hernandez absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
Right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Batting 7.
Watch out, this guy's on fire, mixing in another base hit. Average starting to creep above 250, well on his way to moving that batting average in the right direction.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. First and second now, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bellinger giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting 8. The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
The 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A payoff pitch one more time. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So in now is the Blue Jays pitcher, Justin Schaefer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded.
Hey.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's David Freese to stand in as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the 0-1. Runners off for second. Fouled off. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Travis ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball. But, people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
The 0-1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
The 2-1 home. Ball even at 2-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. High pop up. Gurriel calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And that's in there, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
So striding forward now, A.J. Pollock. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Davis on the move. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on this RBI base knock, but I think it's clear this reliever is running on empty at this point. We were just discussing it, and now he serves up a good pitch to hit. He's given a good effort out there, but he's worked harder than he's used to, and I don't think he has anything left.
Here's Corey Seager as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the stretch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Second and third, 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Davis. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. On the ground to the left side. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. To second for one. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
The batter, Number 27.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready now, Kike Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And the pitch. Fastball well outside. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Digging in to try it again, number 16. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Walker Buehler. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. High and deep to right center. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him. And what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Buehler stands at second with no outs. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, David Freese, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Max Muncy.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. One and 1 to the Dodgers first baseman. 2 down, runners at first and second. popped up. Gurriel on the move. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. LA's on top 8-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 13. He drew a walk his first time up.
Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. The 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. Now at the plate, Justin Smoke. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Striding in, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he fouls this one off. Line drive to left. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still 8-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. A.J. Pollock. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
A.J. Pollock.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. popped him up. McGuire moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
One gone now in the Dodger fourth. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Grounded to the right. Travis showing off his range. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, Kike Hernandez, as he hits one on a line to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now batting, Reese McGuire comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Pollock. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So striding in, Rendell Grichuk reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Nope.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Grichuk, once a member of the Cardinals organization. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Outside in a full count, 3-2. The next 3-2. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
The batter, number 50.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Schaefer, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 49.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jonathan Davis. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
The second baseman.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Into the box, Devin Travis. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Number 27.
Ready for another shot now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 1. Digging in and looking for more, number 16. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
16.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Count 1-0.
Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
And it's fouled away. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. This is flared out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The pitcher,
and this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Walker Buehler hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hernandez is in pursuit, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit in the air to right field. Grichuk is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, David Freese.
Digging in once again, David Freese. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Buehler is off of first with 2 away. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hernandez going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Now at the plate, number 13. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
On its way is pitch number 75. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Justin Smoke. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box, Teoscar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. 1 out and a runner on second base. That misses. 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Pollock, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
7th pitch of the at bat coming up. Hot shot on the ground is short, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Into the box now, Rendell Grichuk, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Pollock. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, number 50.
Brendan Rodgers will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Blue Jays, number 7.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Hernandez at second. McGuire on at first with 2 down. To third. Turner's got it, and he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Dodgers lead it 8-2. Carmen Perez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Perez.
Settling in now, Cody Bellinger, 0 for 3 to this point.
Leading up,
not his
for the
game
Dodgers.
so far. He's such a good hitter.
fielder.
We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Hit in the air out to right. Grichuk sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Ross Stripling is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 6, Ross Stripling.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Davis. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Travis.
Standing in now, Devin Travis hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. 1 away.
Now batting, number 27.
Stepping up now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Davis, base runner at first with one out. Hit on the ground out to short, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and
Now
second.
batting.
They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
In now, number 13, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Justin Smoak, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch, fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2. Smoak waiting on the 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. The next 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Digging in, Corey Seager. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Kike.
Coming to the plate now, Kike Hernandez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Ball one to start the at-bat. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
This pitch is popped up. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box, number 16. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Ready on 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Alex Verdugo will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. The 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 8, the Blue Jays 2. Kenta Maeda has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 18, Kenta Maeda.
Digging in now, Teoscar Hernandez. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
The left fielder, Teoscar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Number 28 on the season. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Bases are empty here, nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. Bellinger giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffith.
Next to bat for Toronto, Randall Grichuk, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Pulled him just enough with that
Now
pitch
batting,
to get him to
the
go
pitcher,
around, according to the
Garrett.
umpire. Sometimes it can be really
Garrett.
tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the
Your
case
attention,
there.
please.
Danny Jansen will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9.
And a curveball in for a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 23 driven in. Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Jays get one back on the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 8, the Blue Jays 3. Hunter Wood will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 54, Hunter Wood.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Justin Turner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. The 1-1. Lined hard toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but he hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, David Freese. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batter, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Wood, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Popped him up. Freese is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Devin Travis.
Into the box, Devin Travis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, he has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. At the knees, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pollock giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
8-3 tonight. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Walker Buehler